So, when it comes to schools, we work with different age groups of children, and we use storytelling and other multi-intelligent mediums to foster development in the area of social skilling, emotional skilling and critical thinking skills. So, very important skill sets, and today it is possibly considered the three most important skills that will be required for the 21st century. And the most important philosophy we go with is that it is not prescriptive, it is an adoptive approach. We help them adopt a certain approach, we point them, we heighten their awareness so that they understand, internalize and take forward what they see best in any of the value systems that we are talking about. For example, if we were to teach about social responsibilities. So, there is a beautiful Indian folk tale about a king who lived once upon a time, who was young and who had just gotten throned, and he was wondering how everybody in his kingdom was functioning because he was so new, but he was wise beyond his years. So, he decided that he will keep a test, and he asked his three most supposedly efficient ministers to go to the royal garden and fetch a basket of fruits. And so, the three ministers went out into the royal garden, and the first among them thought for a bit and said, you know what, I don't think the king will have the time to check what fruits I carry. So, let me just pick up the first fruits that I have, that I can get my hands on, and he dumped the fruits, some ripe, some rotten, some raw, all inside the basket, and he took it back. The second minister again thought that the king is not going to check, not going to bother. So, this is what I am going to do, and he filled up dirt and stones and filled it up with just one layer of fruits on top, and he thought he will pass it off. The third minister decided that there was a reason why the king would have asked, and let me do what I need to, because I have been asked by somebody to do a task. And so, he picked up the juiciest fruits that he thought the king might like from different fruits, from different trees, and he packed them up in a basket and he took them back to the palace. And as soon as the three ministers went into the palace, the king said, send them to confinement, let them be in their rooms, separate rooms, do not give them food, and let them live with what they have picked up for a week. And you can imagine the horror in the faces of the ministers, because they had picked up what they had to consume. So, a story such as this is really told to young children to make them understand, is it important that you pick up fruits because somebody is going to check, or you do a job on the street or in our nation because somebody is going to check, or because you think that it will pay you back sometime. You leave a question with the child, and the child thinks of what the impact was in the kingdom of that king and what the impact is in today's life and time, and they draw conclusions. We discuss what responsibility is, we discuss what community living is, and we allow the child to choose a path of their choice at the end of such a session.